my God.
No, just good old Ridge.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like?
I don't believe this.
I'll believe it.
Why are you wearing those?
You want me to take them off? Okay.
No. That won't be necessary. What are you doing here?
You mean you don't remember?
I just don't know what you're doing here. Okay, let's see. Last night, after your parents' party, you drove me home, and you came up.
And you insisted I spend the night.
Oh, I did not.
It was too irresistible. You were too irresistible.
Don't give me that. Nothing happened. I didn't have a thing to drink last night. I was completely sober.
And asleep.
Ridge Forrester, you are not going to convince me that we made love last night.
And why not?
Because if we did, and I don't remember, well, then that's really your problem, not mine.
Touché. Come in.
Buenos dias, Ridge. Your breakfast and morning newspaper.
Thank you, Maria.
Hi. Good morning. Well, this is it. How are you holding up? I'll be fine. I have to be. This man is going to pay for what he did to me. And God knows how many other women.
You wonder, don't you, about the kind of a man who could defend someone like Ron Deacon?
Yeah, I wondered about that, too.
But as Storm says, everyone's entitled to be defended in court. It's his right.
You're all dressed.
I'm coming with you.
Brooke, thank you very much. But please, I don't want anyone to be there. I want to do this on my own.
Hello?
Hello, this is Jeff Talon. May I speak to Caroline, please?
Yeah, she's right here. It's your attorney.
Hello, Jeff.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm ready for the trial, if that's what you mean.
Good.
Should I meet you there, or?
Suppose I pick you up. There are a few things I want to go over with you. How about half an hour?
Well, whenever. I'm ready.
Let's plan that I'll come in and we can talk there.
All right.
See you.
He wants to talk to me. Wonder what it's about.
Then you're going to the trial.
There's nothing that's going to keep me from being there. Thank you for coming by.
Well, I hope Caroline's up to it.
I don't think she realizes the ordeal this is going to be.
Oh, I suspect she does. She must.
She's been sheltered for most of her life.
Yes, but she's had to grow up a lot these past few months.
I just don't know what I'm going to do when I come face to face with that maniac that did that to her.
That's why I think that you shouldn't be there.
You're not serious.
Knowing how you feel about him, how much you hate this man.
Surely you can understand.
Of course I do. I understand. I would just hate to see you say or do something in that courtroom, make some spontaneous outburst that could hurt her case. You know how emotional you can get.
I'm going, and there's nothing that's going to stop me. I want to be there. Hello,
Hello, Dad.
Caroline. Darling, how are you?
I'm doing very well. The reason that I called, and I don't want you to argue with me about this, I'm sure you're planning on being in the courtroom today.
Well, of course I am.
Well, I'm going to ask you not to. It's terribly important to me that I do this on my own. I don't want anyone I know there.
Caroline, I want to be there.
Dad, please, it is going to be difficult enough for me. Please do this for me.
Well, if it's that important to you.
It is.
All right. God knows I'll be thinking about you.
Thank you. And I'll call you later. Bye.
Yes, who is it?
Good morning.
Morning.
Look like you're in a hurry.
I am.
Ridge, you wouldn't be thinking of going to Caroline's trial, would you?
Back off, Thorne.
Look, I'm asking for a reason.
Oh, I never would have guessed.
Those are your plans, aren't they?
I have got to be there.
Caroline doesn't want any of us there.
Oh, she specifically said me.
You, me, she doesn't want any of us there. She meant it. Her father, the Logans.
Right, am I supposed to believe you?
Yes, you can believe me. You can always believe me, big brother.
Caroline wants to deal with this alone.
You got it.
She's changed.
Yeah, she has. In so many ways. She's just not the girl you knew.
Hi, Jeff. Come in.
Good. Good, you look fine.
Well, no different than I ordinarily look. Now, you said that you wanted to talk to me before court.
Yeah, there are one or two matters we should discuss before we leave.
What time do we have to be in court?
I'll go there as soon as we finish.
I assume I'll go with you.
I'd prefer you wait in my office. You can't be in the courtroom during opening statements, and if we pick a jury, well, I don't want you there when we do that.
If we pick a jury?
That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. Shall we sit down? Rumor around the courthouse has it that we're going to get a new judge assigned to your case.
I don't understand what that has to do with picking a jury.
The new judge is a woman.
A woman?
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
Maybe, maybe not.
Why? What would be the problem?
Caroline, I honestly don't know. Judge Collins is a good judge. She knows the law. She's absolutely as straight as an arrow.
But
But she's a tough lady. Most lawyers expect her to be easier on women. Actually, she's tougher on them. Defendants and witnesses.
Jeff, I still don't understand what this has to do with whether or not we pick a jury.
Deacon's lawyer may move to waive the jury and submit the case to the judge. Let her decide.
Can he do that?
Not without my agreeing.
Well, then the solution is very simple. Don't agree.
As simple as it may seem, the solution really isn't simple at all. First, Deacon's lawyer may be making a tactical mistake by seeking to waive the jury.
Why?
Because rumor also has it that Ron Deacon is going to be represented by a woman.
When will I get my chance to testify?
Never, I hope.
They aren't going to ask me what happened with Caroline Spencer?
They can't.
What if the judge wants to hear my side of the story?
That's too damn bad. Ron, it's purely our decision. If you and I don't think it's necessary, you won't get near that witness stand.
How do we make that decision?
I'll help. You'll make it.
I'll make it when? Based on what?
At the end of the case, based on what's happened. A defendant in a criminal case has one of the great procedural advantages known to the law. He goes last.
Why is that such an advantage?
Because we're not forced to make our most crucial decision till the end of the case. We get to sit back, listen to what all the other witnesses have to say, and then, if the case goes that far, decide whether or not you should testify.
What do you mean, if the case goes that far?
After the prosecution presents its evidence, we'll argue that they haven't met certain legal standards regarding their burden of proof. If the judge agrees, he'll throw the case out.
Oh. That's what you mean by you hope I'll never have to testify.
That's part of it.
What's the rest?
Even if the judge denies our motion, we still have to make a decision whether or not you should testify.
And if I do testify, by then I'll have already heard what all the other witnesses have said.
Exactly.
I could say anything.
Ron, I am not about to let you make up some story. You try that, you will get chopped to pieces. If not by the prosecutor, then by me.
Look, that's... I didn't mean it that way.
Going last gives us the opportunity to prepare you to answer their allegations.
And she is lying when she says that I raped her.
We'll have the opportunity to look for all the little cracks in her story, to listen to every little thing she says. We won't have to guess. We'll know.
And then beforehand, you and I can go over all the things that she says or doesn't say about my having forced her.
As well as any mistake you notice as you listen to her testimony.
Which ought to make me look more believable to the jury.
Ron, that's something you and I have to talk about.
Miss West, if you're worried about my looking believable to the jury, don't. I'll do just fine.
Hello?
Who's this?
Is this Rich?
Brooke?
What can I help you with?
Caroline. Is it true she doesn't want any of us at the courtroom?
Yes, Ridge. It's very important to her.
No one's gonna be there.
No. Not Thorne, not me, not even her father.
Well, if that's the way she wants it, then okay.
Anything else?
Lunch.
Where?
Cafe Russe. Say 1 o'clock.
I'll see you there. My
God, what kind of a woman would represent a man like Ron Deacon? There must be something wrong with her.
Robin West is regarded as a very good lawyer.
I'm not talking about her legal ability. For a woman to defend a rapist and then to take his point of view and cross-examine another woman? That's sick. Unless Deacon's convinced her that he's innocent.
There's a third possibility, Caroline. Robin West is a highly principled woman. She honestly believes that every defendant has the right to be represented by counsel.
No one is arguing that principle, Jeff. But there are thousands of male lawyers who could have done it.
Yeah.
For a woman to take a case like this, I just don't understand it. And then not to even mention what the jury or the judge is going to think when they see a woman cross-examining me, defending his claim that he didn't rape me.
That's why I brought up the subject of judge or jury first. If having a woman represent Deacon is a tactic, Judge Collins will be the first to see through it.
And if she's harder on women witnesses and defendants.
She's going to be twice as hard on women lawyers, especially one who is hired simply because she's a woman.
Doesn't Deacon's lawyer know that?
I object to the question.
Oh, I should have remembered what you taught me. Don't ever let a lawyer ask you what another person might think or might know.
Right.
Okay, but seriously, Jeff. Why would any woman want to represent a case in front of this judge?
It's a sheer guess on my part. Could be a calculated risk. Could be that she feels she'll have an edge with this judge because she's a woman.
Do you know this Robin West?
Yeah, she used to be with the DA's office.
She any good?
Very. But so are you. I mean it, Caroline. You'll be a damn good witness. I don't care who the judge is. It's going to be hard not to believe you. And there's more.
What?
As tough as Judge Collins is, I like the woman. Something right here in my gut tells me we can trust her.
Okay. We go with your gut. Jeff? I want to get this man. Nothing is more important in my life than getting him.
Let's do it. Let's go get him.
I mean it, Miss West. I'm sure I'll be able to convince the jury because I swear to you, I'm telling the truth.
Ron, are you positive you want a jury to decide this case?
You don't think I should have a jury?
No. If you want one, you should. My question was whether you were positive you wanted one.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, there's no telling what a jury will do in a case like this. Ron, it's not a strong case. It's what we sometimes call a one-on-one case. People have been exposed to a lot of publicity about rape. There's been a tendency by juries to convict. Besides, there's a rumor in the courthouse that a different judge is going to be assigned to hear the case.
What does a new judge have to do with it?
From a defendant's point of view, she is absolutely the best in the courthouse to hear a rape case.
She?
Judge Collins. She's been on the bench for over 15 years. She's not about to be swayed by a pretty young girl or by her tears.
But a woman hearing a rape case without a jury? Can we trust her to do the right thing?
Probably better than anyone else.
I just don't know. Obviously, you think we should let her decide it.
Ron, this decision is your decision. I can't make it for you. Of course, I will give you the benefit of my experience and knowledge, but the final decision is yours, not mine.
Well, when do I have to decide?
2 minutes before we go into the courtroom this morning.
Miss West, what are our chances with a judge or a jury?
Assuming you're telling the truth, and you've convinced me that you are, I'd say they're good, Ron. Very good. Come on, let's get our things and head for the court.